Hi there, this is Amanda Frankel with our Crafty Playdate. I'm back with another video for you for the July Christmas Club. If you live in the Chicago area, I teach a class every month that is Christmas cards, and we make 12 cards a month, 4 each of 3 different designs, and then in November we finish up. So before Thanksgiving you have 60 cards made, done and dusted, ready to send out for Christmas. This is the set from July. We've made this card in a video, so be looking. This is what we're going to be making today. If you'd like a kit, I can include all the parts in it, just not the stamps. So you would get the vellum cutouts and the bows already tied and all the pieces made. You just wouldn't get, everything that's embossed, you would get embossed. Just anything where there's a stamp, you would not get it stamped because that is against our policy. I do list the stamps that I used below. If they are current, there will be a link and you can go right to my store if you'd like to purchase them. If they are not current, no problem. You can just usually use something that you have in your house, or if I have some ideas of things that are current that you could use instead, I will list those also down below. All right, so let's get started. We're making this card today. This card is actually super, super easy. We're going to use our Stamparatus today, but you don't have to. This stamp right here is really easy to place. It's not a problem. I just set it up because I had a class, and it makes it easier for them if they can just, put their card in and be done. What I really want to show you is this. This is vellum. So as you can see through the paper, and it would be a hassle to cut out independently. So I wanted to show you this. This is an online exclusive. So this isn't even in the catalog. It's just online. So definitely go to my website. The general link for the store should be below also. And just poke around through the online exclusives because there are a lot there that aren't in the catalog, so you may not have seen them. I try to use them as often as I can so that you get a chance to see them, but sometimes you don't. So these are the golden greenery dies. They don't go with the Greetings of the Seasons stamp set as a bundle. This does have another set of dies that actually is called Greetings of the Season dies, and it's a bunch of tags. So that's a great set independently. We're using both of these today. All of these come with a bunch of papers, a bunch of different papers. I'm going to pull those off here. A bunch of different papers. This is the vellum, and then this is the paper. It's green and gold. It's actually really super pretty. It's metallic. I'm going to just show you this paper real quick. This is called Season of Green and Gold, and it is also an online exclusive. You can get all of it in a big, humongous bundle. I think it's called a suite, but the dies that you use for this also that we are using today, called Golden Greenery dies, actually cut these bells out. Which I'm going to show you actually with the vellum, so you'll see. But anyway, it's got lots of different cool patterns, and it's pretty. One side has a metallic side and the other side doesn't. See these, actually I can show you on this. This is the greenery paper, not the vellum. The vellum is different. But this, you can actually use the dies that come with your, look at that, with your bundle. Can you see how perfectly that works? That cuts that piece out. Here it is in vellum, that same piece, that same design, but it cuts it out so you don't have to cut it out. So you could use this paper as a panel and it would be gorgeous, but if you wanted to cut out individual pieces, you could. So this is the Season of Green and Gold paper, and then the vellum is a little different. There are fewer sheets in here. There's 6 sheets, I think 2 each of 3 different designs, but all of this particular one has pine dies that cut out the same way that other one does. And then it has just kind of a snow covered one, which would be really pretty. I'm going to stick a piece of paper in so you can see it. Be really pretty over a piece of blue for kind of snow looking. And then there's this one. This is the one that I actually used. Hard to tell, but these little berries are shimmery. There are berry dies also, so you could even cut out the little berries. But this would be a really pretty overlay just over a piece of cardstock as an overlay. You know, you don't actually have to cut each piece out, but vellum is just so cool that way. Anyway, this set is called, or this paper is called Graceful Greenery Vellum, and you can get all of this stuff together as one suite, and it comes with gems and everything, or you can kind of pick and choose, but it's online exclusive, so be sure that you look, and I'll link to it. In any case, I went ahead and grabbed one of those pieces of vellum, and I cut out all these little leaves. There are different ones you can see here. Like here's one set, darker and lighter, and that's what I used on this card. The darker ones there and the lighter ones there. So that's what we're going to use today. I just wanted to show you how the dies actually cut. See, there are the bells and there's the pine. They actually cut the pieces out so you don't have to stamp them if you don't want. It does have a stamp set that you could make more than, but why do that if you can just cut them out already made? All right. Anyway, so I'm going to set all these other little greeneries aside. And what I'll do is I'll put these little pieces in a box. I just didn't want extra paper laying around that's kind of cut up. So I'll just throw these in a box. And the next time I need to make a quick card, this would be great for fall. It's cute for Christmas, but it would be great for fall also. I could definitely use these leaves behind a flower or just on a fall card. I think it'd be great. Okay. We are going to make this card now. I'm going to get started. We are using pecan pie paper. And so we're just going to fold that in half and use a bone folder. And then this is vanilla. Here is my Stamparatus. If you don't have one of these, don't freak out. You don't need this. Again, this is very easy to just put that stamp right on a block and then you don't have to do anything. But I did it this way because I had a class that they used it, and so you just put it right up in the corner. Pecan pie ink. I'm going to ink that up. Doesn't matter if I get it all over the plastic, which is good, the little sheet. And then you just push and give it a good rub. And that way it always stamps it in the same spot, which is just kind of nice if you're doing a lot of things. If you're making Christmas cards and you're making a lot of the same one, or wedding invitations or shower invitations, that's nice because it just gets them nice and quick and all in the same spot. All right, and here is a bow. I've already tied my bow, so I'm not going to do it for you today, but I do want to show you a feature of it. So it is just a vanilla ribbon with gold trim on the edges. It is an old retired ribbon that we had. I just thought it was perfect with this. And then this piece is actually just a piece of sequin trim that I just tied right into my bow. So definitely look on through my website or through my YouTube channel, because I do show how to add a piece of something just to hang in your bow like that. I just think it gives it a nice other feature. And we are going to just tape this to the back. Here it is. Tape this with Scotch tape to the back of the card before we put it on to the card base. And I'm just going to put my bow kind of where I want it. I want it way over here, so I'm just going to fold that back and tape it. And now I'm going to tape this one. Okay. And so that can be glued right on my card base. I think it's glued, is it? Nope, it's on dimensionals. All right, so let's do that. Honestly, I made these for the July class and then promptly went on the family hiking trip, which we lovingly refer to as the Death March. So we went on the Death March for the summer, and then I did not get around to making the videos for these. So that's why they're so late. But I didn't see a bear, so this Death March wasn't so scary. I am terrified of accidentally running into a bear while hiking. And we even hiked through it. We hiked in Washington State this year. I'll just talk to you while I'm doing this. We hiked in Washington State this year, and we hiked along this one trail that was just crazy with blackberries. We just stood there and ate blackberries the whole hike. We got to the end and wanted to go for dinner, and everybody had eaten their complete fill in blackberries, which is great, except, you know, bears also like to eat blackberries for dinner, so I was certain we were going to bump into one. All right, and now with these, where did I put the other one? I'll just grab another one here. With these vellum pieces, I don't have them attached down here. You can see they're just stuck down at the top. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, the thing about vellum that's gorgeous is how sheer it is. The bad thing is sometimes you can see adhesive on it. And also I wanted them to look kind of floaty. So what I did is I just layered them up the way I wanted them, and you can put either piece in front. You're not going to offend. And then I used a glue dot. There we go. I used a glue dot to kind of hold them together. So I just put a glue dot on one of them, or stuck it to my fingernail, as the case may be. We'll deal with that glue dot later. All right, so I put one glue dot on the stem, like that. And then I just took my other piece and just laid it on top of it. And then I just stuck it under there, right under the knot of the bow, and pushed. And so it holds the vellum on, it holds the knot down, and it made it really easy. And when it's just one glue dot. If you felt really insecure about that, if you were nervous that they would fall off, you could take this other glue dot off your fingernail like that you stuck there earlier for safekeeping, and stick it under where they are kind of doubled up like that. And then it's a little less floaty, but it's a little more secure, I suppose. And that's all there is to it. And then I put a vanilla sheet on the inside like that. I don't always do it when I'm teaching a class right away, because that way I can identify my sample. If it doesn't have, like this is what I would use, it doesn't have the inside, then I know it's mine. But yours would have an inside just like that. And you are all set. Actually, I used a little bit smaller panel this time. Don't know why. But anyway, that's all there is to this. If you like this and you would like a set, please let me know and I can kit this for you. It would be everything except the stamp. So this would be a great, if you didn't have that on there and it wasn't a Christmassy, it could definitely be a fall we gather together, or Happy Thanksgiving, or something like that would be a very nice Thanksgiving stamp also, or fall stamp. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, check below in the description for the links and the item numbers. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, if you want to order it, great. And if you do have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please support them. Have a great day and stop back soon for another video. Be sure to subscribe. Bye-bye.